Thank you so much, Rahul. The thing is, it is very, very clear. The images are absolutely clear that China has deployed these tanks and artillery detachments in the month of May in this hot springs area. It is barely 2 kilometers from the LAC or the Chinese claim line, and they are trying to get inside India from that particular valley. They have 10 tanks and one possibly a command tank, which is not very clear at this resolution. They also have 12 guns, which are very, very clear artillery guns, which are deployed and ready to fire. Although the command post of this guns is not seen on the images, but they can create a command post that is very easy. It is not difficult. The other post, which is the Chinese PLA post, is 6 kilometers from the LAC, but it is very important. Let us look at the post and the observation point. The observation point can monitor. There are two valleys in this area, one which goes to Charba Kangdi and the other one is Changchanmo Kangdi. The movement of Indian troops in this both valleys is very, very clearly visible from this particular observation point.
Oh, absolutely, which is why, and you know, this is just the first time we've put out these maps on India Today, and what we are going to do over the weekend is we'll have Colonel Bhatt back with us and we will go map by map, position by position to try and explain the military implications of that kind of deployment. But the reason I put this out on the news track, and this is where I want to welcome all our guests who are joining us on this broadcast, because the enemy really is on the other side of the line of actual control. If you see the kind of pot shots the opposition is taking at the government and the kind of questions that are being asked, it'll almost seem as if we're fighting an election or a political war, whereas very clearly the enemy is on the other side. So thanks, Colonel Bhatt. We'll come back to you later. I want to go and introduce to you GVL Narasimha Rao, Priyanka Chaturvedi, Sushmita Dev, Sanjay Singh of the Aam Aadmi Party, and Alok Bansal, Director of the India Foundation. And I'll start by asking Sushmita Dev, because it's the Congress that's been leading the charges. We just showed to our viewers over 15 minutes the kind of artillery, the kind of armored build-up the Chinese have done so close to the line of actual control. Should our top and only priority at this moment not be to see how we get the Chinese back, to ensure that we restore status quo? Should that not be, ma'am, our only area of focus at this moment?
Absolutely, Rahul. Given the scale of what's going on at the border, which you've been focusing on very diligently for the last 3-4 days, our focus has to be China. And I don't think we took pot shots. We asked very precise questions that if a Rahul Kanwal can have these pictures and get to the bottom of what's happening at the border, did the government not have these satellite pictures? If they did, when was it brought to the government's knowledge that this is what's happening at the border? When China intruded, and I hope now everybody admits it, there's no wishy-washy situation, when did the government find out? I mean, we are a democracy. We need to know what's happening, and I think it's everybody's right to know. And be rest assured, every single opposition party in the meeting has said whatever decision the government takes to basically fight back with China, we stand with the government. But there must be transparency before you expect consensus. And frankly, you people in the media have done a better job of briefing the nation than
Let GVL Narasimha Rao respond to that. For a government that's famous for its communication skills is being questioned for its inability, or just the fact that they're in denial of keeping the nation abreast, the kind of military build-up that we've shown just demonstrates the magnitude of the challenge. And so far, your government, Mr. Rao, has been accused of being in denial.
Rahul, I think the real problem is that these, as you rightly put it out, these are matters of national security, matters of strategic interest. What can be communicated and who this should be communicated to at what time, these are best left to the professional people in the Indian security establishment. These are not political debates to be engaged in. And I think people of India are wondering why the Congress party is lending itself to be the propaganda arm of China. I think a lot of questions get raised because it's not for the first time. In Doklam, and when Doklam was at the height of its crisis, and Rahul Gandhi had the stealthy meetings with Chinese ambassador, and the Congress party denied. People like Sushmita Dev said, no, its media is lying. But subsequently, Rahul Gandhi had to admit. So why does Congress party run parallel diplomacy? Why did they have a MOU at the political party level at a time when Manmohan Singh was the prime minister?
No, but you do know that the Communist Party comes even now, and Ram Madhav and the BJP and your party had a tie-up with the Chinese Communist Party as well, just very recently. In fact, the Senate...
Thank you, Rahul.
I'll answer that, Rahul.
Thank you, Rahul.
No, come on. What is stated, what is important is the contents of the MOU. It's not for the think tank. Is the Congress party, does the Congress party consider itself to be a think tank? And who are the great experts in that Congress party? Is it Rahul Gandhi? The Congress party goes as a special invitee. Dr. Manmohan Singh was not invited. They have a special arrangement with the Congress party, which is not the ruling party forever, unlike the CPC in China. And the MOU mentions this relationship with the Gandhi-Nehru family. So there is certainly something
Priyanka Chaturvedi, one second. Priyanka Chaturvedi, in the context of the build-up that we just showed our viewers, will a sense of national resolve emerge at the end of this all-party meeting, where all of us, as a nation, as a people, say the enemy is on the other side of the line of actual control and the army should be given a free hand to do its job?
I am in absolute agreement to what you just said, Rahul, simply because, yes, of course, there was no clarity till now. Maybe it has come a little later than sooner. However, today, in that all-party meeting, we had the Minister of External Affairs briefing us, the Defense Minister briefing us, the Prime Minister having addressed everybody and also told all the political parties about the strategy involved. And strategy would not mean what they're doing every minute of the day on that in that area, but at least taken the political parties into confidence, and all the political parties have come on board to support the government. And very clearly, the fight is against China right now, and we all have to show the same resolve. All these questions which are in our mind will definitely be asked much later, but at this point in time, we need to avenge the deaths of our great Jawans who were fighting unarmed at that particular point in time. And for whatever reasons, we can also discuss the reasons for being armed, unarmed, not using their arms, but at a later date. At this point in time, our resolve should be to get China to face consequences for their action.
Colonel Bhatt, do you believe the government has failed in its communication, failed in keeping the entire nation and the opposition on board, which is why all these questions are being asked, which is why instead of focusing on fighting China, a lot of time is being spent in responding to the internal political fight?
Rahul, I would really not like to get into the politics of this particular thing. I am a satellite imagery expert. I would like to restrict myself to that.
Can I instead get Alok Bansal to answer the same question?
See, let there be no doubt that this is a situation which is grave, and I think the country as a whole is together in fighting this particular menace. Now, as regards this question, was the government aware? I'm sure government was aware. I know for certain that both 14 Corps and Army Command, Northern Command, were aware of these satellite imageries. Understand, Government of India has better satellite imageries, but everything need not be broadcast to the nation. Whatever actions have to be taken, the army has already taken. We have reasonable build-up to counter the Chinese build-up. We have the strength to counter it. And that's what I'm trying to say, that anything and everything cannot be broadcast.
Okay, let Sanjay Singh respond to this. That it's not as if, and to respond to the point that Sushmita Dev made, it's not as if the government doesn't have access to these pictures. Remember, these are civilian-grade satellite pictures. the government has access to military-grade satellite pictures which have even greater resolution. You can go even deeper. You can actually see the shape of the tent and the shape of the tank and the shape of the artillery gun. And the point that the government is making, Sanjay Singh, is that हर चीज सरकार को जरूरी नहीं कि वो ऑपोजिशन को बताएं, देश के लोगों को बताएं. एक मिलिट्री समस्या है, इसका मिलिट्री जवाब देंगे हम.
नहीं, देखिए, मेरा सबसे बड़ा सवाल यह है राहुल जी कि जिस तरह के सैटेलाइट इमेजेस को आपने मिलिट्री एक्सपर्ट्स के जरिए उनकी राय लेकर आपने अपने चैनल पे दिखाया, तो स्थितियां स्पष्ट है कि सीमा पर इस वक्त क्या चल रहा है. मेरा सवाल यह है कि 1 अप्रैल के बाद की जो स्थितियां हैं वो फिर से 1 अप्रैल की स्थितियां सीमा पर बहाल होंगी कि नहीं. मेरा सवाल यह है कि आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रवक्ताओं ने कई चैनल पे कहा, वही भाषा बोल रहे हैं जो भाषा चीन बोल रहा है. चीन कह रहा है हमने भारत की कोई जमीन कब्जा नहीं की. भारत की सरकार भी और भाजपा के प्रवक्ता भी अगर यही कहने लगेंगे, और भाजपा के प्रवक्ताओं ने आज कहा कि चीन ने हमारी कोई जमीन कब्जा नहीं की, तो इसका मतलब 20 जवानों ने जो शहादत दी वो किस बात के लिए शहादत दी? अपनी धरती को बचाने के लिए शहादत दी. लेकिन उस पर भी आप क्या कहते हैं? पहले कहते हैं 3 जवान शहीद हुए, फिर कहते हैं 20 जवान शहीद हुए, फिर कहते हैं कोई चीन के कब्जे में नहीं है, फिर कहते हैं 10 जवानों को छुड़ाया. तो मेरा सवाल यह है कि आप इतना गुमराह क्यों कर रहे हैं? देश के सामने आप सच्चाई क्यों नहीं बताना चाहते? और अगर चीन ने हमारी जमीन पे कब्जा नहीं किया तो फिर विदेश मंत्रालय क्यों कहता है कि वो 2.5 किलोमीटर पीछे गए? तो आज इस बात की जद्दोजहद है कि चीन ने हमारी जमीन पे कब्जा किया है.
Now here is the problem, GVL Narasimha Rao.
आज इस बात की सोच सरकार के पास होनी चाहिए,
and
सरकार के पास इस बात की सोच होनी चाहिए कि जो जवानों की शहादत है उसका हम बदला लेंगे और उनकी भाषा में उनको जवाब देंगे. सरकार पहले तैयार तो हो, बीजेपी पहले तैयार तो हो.
Now this is an important point that you're making.
जमीन पे कब्जा नहीं हुआ.
Sanjay Singh makes an important point, and GVL Narasimha Rao needs to respond to it, and with particular focus on the Pangong Tso area, where the Indian claim line goes up till finger 8, the Chinese claim line goes up till finger 4. We've got satellite imagery that shows how in the beach area and on the ridges of finger 4, the Chinese have a massive deployment. They are sitting on land India believes is ours, and when BJP spokesperson starts saying that no Indian land has been intruded upon, does it mean you're gifting the entire land from finger 4 to finger 8, which is at least 8 kilometers in length, to the Chinese?
No, Rahul, the government has made its position very clear. Not an inch of land prior to April 1, that was under LAC, that was within the Indian territory. Not an inch of land would be ceded to anybody. They certainly came in and they were asked to go back, and that was the agreement on June 6. As you rightly said, LAC is not a physical line which is demarcated at the ground level. But certainly these are areas which have remained under our control, and therefore we asked them to go back. They agreed to go back, but when we went to check whether they indeed had gone back or not, in Galwan Valley area, they claimed that this was their territory and they set up a post. And because we resisted, because our Jawans bravely pushed them back, there was a tussle. If we had caved in like the Manmohan Singh government, there would not have been any conflict at the. We have certainly pushed them back to the area which was a part of the LAC, as per the actual control, as per the actual patrolling that Indian forces do. There is certainly not a physical line that you can see on the ground which belongs to us and belongs to them. There has been a build-up of infrastructure on their side for decades. In 1950s only they built these massive roads, all-weather roads, and it has taken us several decades even to initiate it. And it's only in our government this has acquired momentum and galvanized momentum. Okay. And it's not Delhi debts
We've
that
just
we can
received
hide,
some
Mr.
information
Sanjay
about
Singh.
what Uddhav Thackeray has said at this meeting, and this is where we can get Priyanka Chaturvedi to come in. He says India wants peace, but that doesn't mean we are weak. China's nature is betrayal. India is mazboot, not majboor. Our government has the ability to aankhein nahi, haath maar ke dikhayenge. Priyanka Chaturvedi, your party essentially seems to be seeking revenge. Now the problem with that is, if you publicly demand revenge, you put your enemy on guard.
No, firstly, he's not saying revenge per se, as in revenge. Revenge is going to be there. Is going to be a retribution. We are going to ask China to answer all the questions that are being asked by the opposition right now, and they should be answering those questions. Whether these are going to be economic retributions, would it be diplomatic isolation for China? Whether it is going to be through our army. This is something which we have left on the government to do. But of course, every single Indian in their heart expects some kind of a response from our government. I just like to make one small point to whatever I was listening to Mr. GVLN Rao. While the opposition has come together and shown total support to the government, it becomes the responsibility of spokespersons who come on behalf of the government to also be humble in this entire situation rather than be speaking, I would say, as if victory has come to us. This is not how it should be projected, and their communication needs to be more humble. The fact of the matter is that for the first time in 53 years, we've seen a violence as harsh as this at the line of actual control. There is a response that we expect, military response, and we expect a government. We totally support the government, but total denial is again, I can hear from what GVLN Rao ji is saying, and that I think is an unwelcome communication to have, considering that
Sushmita
the Prime
Dev,
Minister
on the
has
back
made
of
an
this
effort.
all-party meeting, will we see some national resolve, or will Mr. Gandhi wake up again tomorrow morning and start taking some pot shots, first at the Prime Minister and the government, but also putting the army that much under scrutiny, whereas at this time everyone, even the government, should really tell the Northern Army Command that, okay, we expect a response. How you plan that response, what you do is really up to you. We have faith in your abilities. Go out and do the job you're trained to do.
You know, Rahul, in the history of India, if any Prime Minister has met with the Chinese Prime Minister so many times, it's Prime Minister Modi. So, frankly speaking, I don't want to go into the miserably failed diplomacy of Narendra Modi ji, because it's a question of nation first right now. And Mr. Gandhi has asked some pertinent questions, which not just him, but many decorated retired officers have flagged in the newspapers. So these are not pot shots, which seems to be your favorite word of the day. These are pointed questions to which the government must answer to the nation, and we have the right to ask.
GVL Narasimha Rao has...
Let me say it categorically that entire opposition, what Priyanka Chaturvedi ji has said, we stand with the government. China is our common enemy, and we want to know, will Prime Minister Modi take the situation on the border to status quo ante as of April? That's the pertinent question that GVL needs to answer.
Now, GVL Narasimha Rao, is the Prime Minister and your government guilty of naivete in the manner in which governments in the past have believed in what China said instead of looking at what China did? In the swings of Sabarmati and the temples of Mamallapuram, was there a fatal flaw in the Narendra Modi government's attraction towards China and your belief that you could get the dragon to change his mind?
No, Rahul, this is a complete misjudgment by some people and deliberate distortion by the Congress party for political reasons. We want to have the best of our relations with all our neighbors. Prime Minister made an effort to have good relations even with Pakistan, a country that has in the past betrayed us. We tried to have
Don't forget
good
Nepal.
relations with them, but when they betrayed us, you know what has happened to Pakistan. And certainly this is a Galwan Valley conflict is a moment that China will rue and remember forever, because they clearly betrayed our trust.
I want to tell our viewers that the all-party meeting has just got over. You're seeing images on your screen of the ministers who were in the Prime Minister's residence and bureaucrats leave. Remember, the opposition leaders were largely on video conference with some of the key ministers in the government who were over there. Sanjay Singh ji, will we on the back of this meeting see some national resolve? Will the realization soak that the opposition, the enemy, is on the other side in the line of actual control, and India needs to fight? Not Modi versus Sonia, not Modi versus Kejriwal, but India versus China.
नहीं, बिल्कुल आप सही कह रहे हैं, और इसीलिए हम लोगों ने बहुत साफ तौर पे कहा कि इस संकट की घड़ी में हम देश के साथ खड़े हैं, देश के जवानों के साथ खड़े हैं, लेकिन सरकार की जिम्मेदारी होती है, जो भी सरकार सत्ता में हो, वो बीजेपी हो या कांग्रेस हो या कोई और पार्टी हो, ऐसे समय में ऐसे सीमा विवाद के समय में, ऐसे समय में जब किसी दुश्मन देश के साथ आपका विवाद चल रहा है, पूरे देश को विश्वास में लेना होता है, पूरे देश की पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज को विश्वास में लेना होता है। लेकिन अगर आप सबका साथ सबका विकास की बात करेंगे और सबका साथ लेंगे नहीं, तो फिर ये आपका दोहरा चरित्र है। मैं फिर दोहराना चाहता हूं कि इस वक्त पूरा देश गुस्से में है, आक्रोशित है। 20 जवानों की शहादत हुई है। चीन के विदेश मंत्री कहते हैं गलवान घाटी पे हमारा अधिकार है। आपका स्टैंड क्या है? आप कह रहे हैं हमारी किसी भी 1 इंच जमीन पे चीन ने कब्जा नहीं किया। तो क्या हमारे 20 जवानों ने भारत की धरती को बचाने के लिए अपने जीवन की शहादत नहीं दी, अपने प्राणों की शहादत नहीं दी? क्या उनके बलिदान को आप नकारना चाहते हैं? जिस प्रकार के सैटेलाइट इमेजेस आप दिखा रहे हैं, उसको क्या भारतीय जनता पार्टी नकारती है? क्या सरकार के पास इस बात की जानकारी नहीं है? आप जवानों के बारे में गलत सूचनाएं देश को देते हैं। पहले कहते हैं 3 जवान शहीद हुए, फिर कहते हैं 20 जवान शहीद हुए, फिर आप अचानक बताते हैं कि नहीं 10 जवानों को छुड़ाया गया। तो ये क्या है? ये मतलब मुझे नहीं समझ में आता कि आप ये करके क्या देश को साबित करना चाहते हैं।
नहीं देखिए राहुल, दिस इज पॉलिटिकल रेटरिक एंड दिस इज नॉट गोइंग टू हेल्प। एंड एनी पार्टी व्हिच इंडल्जेस इन political rhetoric or political opportunism will actually pay a price. This is the time, like you said, Sanjay Singh ji, you should be with the people of India. You should be with the armed forces. But questions are being raised of the armed forces. And clearly I'm accusing Rahul Gandhi of saying things to lower the morale of the armed forces. Rahul Gandhi has done this repeatedly. This is not the first time. And they have done this after surgical strikes, after Balakot strikes. And this is clearly AICC literally acting as an anti-India Chinese Congress.
Okay.
Don't let that perception grow in this country.
I'm out of
the
time.
Congress and its spokesperson must be really mindful of this. Today there is a feeling that you are compromising with the enemy.
Sir, right now the enemy is sitting...
Our
Sushmita, final words. I'm out of time.
Our soldiers walked into a trap and you let it happen.
इनके पास राहुल सिर्फ इसी तरह की बातें करने के अलावा कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं है।
नहीं आपके पास क्या है?
ब्लेम करना इनका एक तरीका हो गया। हमने किसी भी गंभीर मसले पे आप लोग कोई चर्चा नहीं करते। आप देश को विश्वास में नहीं लेना चाहते।
नहीं आपने भी यही सवाल उठाया
जो चीन भाषा बोल रहा है।
आपके नेता
आपने जो चीन की भाषा है वही भाषा आप बोल रहे हैं।
नहीं
आप हमारे जवानों की शहादत, उनके बलिदान को, उनके रेस्पेक्ट करना नहीं जानते, उनका सम्मान।
I just hope that as this meeting ends, some of this acrimony that we're seeing needs to end, so we can focus on, as I just showed you, the enemy, the dragon sitting on the other side of the line of actual control. I want to thank Priyanka Chaturvedi, Sushmita Dev, GVL Narasimha Rao, Colonel Vinayak Bhatt, who will be frequently with us on our network, Alok Bansal, and Sanjay Singh for joining us on the news track. I'll have more for you on the other side.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.